Hey guys, this is Naya, aka Trisha, and I come in peace. Just wanted to follow up with you guys and let you know how my Candid journey is going, and let you guys know that I did get my package and I have started, and I am on day number 3. So let's get right into it. So this is the package that came, and it kind of comes like this. I'll show you there. So it's Candid, and you get your entire steps once you pay for it. Each step you are supposed to wear 2 weeks for each step. I have 9 months, so I have 16 weeks. It comes with a whitener that is supposed to whiten teeth, freshens your breath, and cleans your aligners. Now, for me, I did start off using the whitener for the first, so I'm on day 3. So the first 2 days I used the whitener, and it tells you that you should brush your teeth, but don't use toothpaste to clean your aligners because that will make it cloudy. So they recommend that you can use this or just water to clean. And I'm sorry, I have a lisp. So you can use this or water to clean your aligners. And then you put a half a pump in your aligners when you put them in, and they're supposed to help whiten your teeth. Now, I used it for the first 2 days. I stopped using it because I noticed that I am having an allergic reaction to the whitener. I'm not surprised. It kind of swells my lip up a little bit overnight. I'm not surprised because I have had an allergic reaction before to a teeth whitener. So I'm not sure what's in here. There isn't ingredients on it, but I wasn't alarmed because I've had the same reaction to Crest whitening toothpaste before, and it would swell my lip up on the inside, and then I just had to stop using it. And then once I stopped using it, I didn't have a problem anymore. So once that started happening with this, I knew what it was, and so I just stopped using a whitener, and that's fine by me. I'll probably use it maybe like during the day, maybe once, but I won't do because I was doing the twice a day like they recommended, putting it in, when you go to bed, and putting it in during the day. I'm not going to do that, and I probably won't use it every day, but I'll probably use it once in a while because I find that, number one, if I use it once in a while, I don't have a problem. Number two, if I'm putting it on but I'm not going to sleep, I don't really have a problem. But for some reason, even with the Crest, once I put it on and I went to bed, I'd wake up in the morning and my lips would be swollen. So there is obviously something in tooth whitening that I am allergic to, but I'm not sure what it is. So because of that, I won't be using this as much. But that did come in the package. Okay, let's carry on. So that did come in the package. What also came in the package is this very neat carrying case. And so it is basically supposed to keep it handy for when you're taking your aligners out. Let's say if you go out to dinner or something like that, they recommend that you not put it in a napkin because people can easily lose their aligners like that. So it is best if you take them out, put them in the case, and then you can keep track of your aligners that way. Another thing that comes in the package is this pull tool, and the pull tool has been very beneficial in helping me to get my aligners in and out easily. I have not, maybe once. I might have done it once where I took it out without that, and it wasn't as easy. But other than that, I use this to take it out. And you kind of just, well, you can use it like this, just hook it, but I kind of just hold it put it in, and you're supposed to pull it. So then you pull that side down, you pull that side down, and then you pull down the front. So that's been beneficial for me. Another thing that comes in the packet, which I need right now because I use the pull tool, is these Chuys. So the Chuys are supposed to set your aligners once you put them in. And you just chew on them. And it sets it into place. I've been finding that I'm having a little bit of problem, like right here. It's really sensitive when I chew on it. Right here. But the other spots are not. So it's set. Another thing that they recommend this for that is really good is if you are having discomfort or pain, when you chew on those, it helps the blood to circulate, and that helps you. That is pretty much all that came in my kit. They did, apparently they partner with Smile Train, and Smile Train just basically helps international children's charities with cleft repair surgery. So everyone that purchases a packet of Candid is basically helping with cleft palate. Another thing that I received in it is Tamoya. Another thing that I received in it is this packet, which is just your aligner guide. And it just basically tells you everything that I just told you that came in the packet, and gives you pretty much instructions that I think are very general. You do have to wear them for 22 hours a day. You can take out, you have a leeway of 2 hours that you can take them out for. And that leeway of 2 hours, you basically are supposed to eat. And you wear each set for 2 weeks. And let's see, what else? They did say that they will contact you from time to time. I'm sorry if you hear the baby crying. I gotta go up and check on him in a bit. But they did say that, where was I? I forgot. Okay, so 22 hours a day. You have a leeway of 2 hours, and you have to wear them for 2 weeks each. The do's and don'ts of it are also in here. You cannot wash your aligners with hot water. They can break if you do that. They crack under pressure. And they don't recommend or don't want you to soak them in mouthwash or denture cleaner, because that can stain your aligners. And so you don't want that. You are supposed to brush and floss after you eat and drink, and then put your aligners back in. That's that 2 hour leeway that we were talking about. You rinse the aligners with only cool water. Clean your aligners using cool water and a soft Bristol toothbrush. And then periodically they do reach out to you for pictures to see your update and to see what your progress is like. So that's that. So now the fun part, which is my journey and how I feel about it and how my review is so far. I love them so far. Haven't had a problem with them. The only thing that I did have is that my top aligner, it caused a little soreness and slit in the skin on the inside of my cheek. I went and I purchased some braces wax at CVS for $2.99, and I put it on there, and I haven't had a problem since. That definitely worked. Some people did say that you can file them down, but because I have OCD, I just didn't really want to file and then put that back into my mouth and da 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 da. Didn't really want to do that. So I chose the braces wax, which has worked for me. It has given me a little bit of a lisp, and that is going to take some getting used to, but I find that the lisp only occurs when I'm talking a lot or if I'm saying long sentences. If I'm just like generally talking and not really having a full blown conversation, then there isn't a problem. But if I'm having like a really long, like this conversation, then you can definitely hear and see the lisp and see that I am trying very hard not to have a lisp. I have OCD, so for me, I'm finding that I'm constantly feeling around in my mouth and constantly checking on them, constantly making sure they're still there. So, other than that, so far so good. This is day 3. On day 1, I did take a ibuprofen 800 because I was being proactive. I heard a lot of people say that they would have pain for the first day or two. I wanted to be proactive and I didn't want to have any pain. I don't think I have a very high tolerance of pain. Although some people would probably say that I do because I've had 3 children with no epidural, no medication, just natural births. But I still don't think that I like pain. I'm pretty much a baby when it comes to pain. So therefore, I decided to take an ibuprofen 800 ahead of time, about 30 minutes before I put them in for the first time I took it. And what I also did, how I also started it was I started it at night. I didn't want to do it during the daytime. I did it right when I was going to bed. I took the ibuprofen 800, let that simmer for about 30 minutes. Then I popped them in and then I went to sleep. I did not have a problem once I did it that way. And I think that might help. That might be something that people might want to look into if you're doing it. It's just starting it at night. It worked for me. I have had no pain. Now, there is a little bit of discomfort putting them in, especially the first day or two, putting them in and taking them out. There was a little bit of discomfort. Would I say pain? Not excruciating pain, just a little like, you know, but it wasn't bad. It definitely wasn't bad. So far it's worked. It does explain in the packet that your bite is going to be different. And I definitely today felt like my bite was different when I took them out to eat my breakfast after I was finished eating. I bit down and I couldn't bite down on the left side, which is the actual side that in my 3D video is moving first. They're working on that side first, I think, and then also like this, like right in there. I don't know what number teeth that is or tooth that is. So they're kind of working that area. And I definitely feel like there is change in this area already. And that bite is definitely different. And so I'm happy. I'm happy and I think it's working. I'm looking forward to the process and seeing how it works out. I did run into a friend of mine's yesterday that let me know that she did Smile Direct and she's only done 4 months, and after the 4 months she stopped. She didn't like them. She didn't like the company. She didn't like the way they had her set up. They only sent her top aligners. They told her that she didn't need it for her bottom teeth, when obviously she does need for her bottom teeth. One of the reasons I went with Candid is because very early on when I did my research, I found that with Tamoya, cut it out. I'm sorry guys, mothering. I found very early on when I checked the reviews with Smile Direct and with Candid, I definitely found that Smile Direct had a lot of bad reviews and Candid had no bad reviews. And so that is one of the reasons that I went with Candid. So I wasn't surprised when she told me yesterday that she had an issue with Smile Direct. I was just kind of worried because I'm like, oh, you stopped in the middle of it. You shouldn't have got it, if you had concerns about, their process. But to each his own. So far with Candid, I am very happy and I am loving it. And I recommend it. Again, this is day 3 and I will continue to journey, my journey as I go through the process. But so far, I don't have any complaints. So we will talk again maybe in about another week or two, and I'll let you know how it's going from there. Bye.